The allure of gold, a lifeline for African economies. African nations are facing tough times. Their economies are struggling. Inflation is high. Currencies are weak. Many countries are in debt. They need a solution, a way to protect themselves from these economic storms, and they're finding it in a most ancient treasure, gold. Gold has always been a safe haven. It's a physical asset, a real thing you can hold. It doesn't lose value like paper money can. In these uncertain times, African countries are turning to gold to stabilize their economies. From South Sudan to South Africa, countries are buying up gold. They're adding it to their reserves. They're using it to back their currencies. They're hoping that this precious metal will be their shield against global economic turmoil. This is a story about hope. It's about African nations taking control of their financial future. It's about the enduring power of gold in a world of uncertainty. South Sudan is a young nation. It's only been independent since 2011, and it's faced its share of challenges, from civil war to economic instability. But South Sudan has a plan: gold. The government is looking to gold to build a stronger economy. They're studying how other countries have used gold to stabilize their finances. They're being cautious, learning from others before making big moves.
South Sudan has gold reserves, but they're not fully utilized. The government wants to change that. They want to use their gold to attract foreign investment. They want to use it to back their currency, the South Sudanese pound. It's a long-term strategy. But South Sudan is betting that gold will help them build a brighter future.
Uganda is taking a different approach to gold. They're focusing on their own backyard. Uganda has many small-scale gold miners. They produce a lot of gold, but much of it is sold illegally. The government wants to change that. They've launched a plan to buy gold directly from these miners. This does two things. First, it helps the miners. They get a fair price for their gold. They can support their families and communities.
Second, it helps Uganda. The government gets more gold for its reserves. This strengthens the Ugandan shilling, their currency. It makes their economy more resilient. It's a win-win situation. By supporting local miners, Uganda is strengthening its own economy.
Section 4. Nigeria battling inflation with golden armor. Nigeria is Africa's largest economy, but it's facing a big problem. Inflation. Prices are rising fast, making it hard for people to afford basic goods. The Nigerian naira, their currency, is losing value.
The Central Bank of Nigeria is looking for solutions, and they're turning to a familiar answer: gold. Nigeria has some gold in its reserves, but they want more. They believe that increasing their gold holdings will help fight inflation. Here's why. Gold is a store of value. It holds its worth over time. When a country has a lot of gold, it gives their currency more credibility. It shows that their economy is strong. This can help stabilize prices and keep inflation in check. Nigeria is betting that gold will be their weapon in the fight against rising prices. They're hoping it will bring much-needed relief to their people.
Section 5. A golden dawn. Reshaping the global financial landscape. Across Africa, countries are turning to gold. They are buying it up, adding it to their reserves. They are using it to fight inflation, stabilize their currencies, and attract foreign investment.
This is part of a bigger trend: de-dollarization. For decades, the US dollar has been the world's dominant currency. But now, countries are looking for alternatives. They want to reduce their dependence on the dollar, and gold is seen as a safe and reliable option. This shift away from the dollar could have big implications for the global economy. It could change the balance of power. It could lead to a more multipolar world, where no single currency reigns supreme. The rise of gold in Africa is a sign of the times. It's a sign that the global financial system is changing. And it's a sign that African nations are determined to take control of their own economic destinies.